Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of the Fish Room Bum. Well, everybody, today is an exciting day because I am actually going to put together my 180 gallon tank that I had made a few years ago, but a few things happened in the family, um, and I couldn't do it. I just didn't have the time or the resources, and now I do. So um, I've got this part of my fish room set up, as many of you have seen before. I've got my um, tank over here at the end. This is with my Rokteil, some roseline sharks, some yo-yo roaches, and a few other small fish. And then I've got my super red dragon flower horn in here, aka Hotshot, and I am going to be putting my 180 gallon right here. And I kind of just thought to myself, hey, I need to do a before and after. So um, this workshop is, let's see, it's 50 years old. So it was first built onto this house, which is in the back of this garage. And by the way, this house is totally cool. It's got a lot of room, and just my wife and I live here right now, so we've got ample space. But these are going to be moved aside, and then I'm going to put my 180 right here. I've been in the hobby for too long, and I know better. There's just no way I'm putting the tank that big in my house. I've had a cracked tank before it spilled, and it's just no fun. So anyway, um, I I've got most of this room cleaned up, and I have to tell you, it looked bad. So there's going to be a lot of patch and repair in here. I'm not going to cover all of it, but I'll try to cover some of it. My primary objective here is to do a before and after. Um, and my tank is right here, my 180. It's a custom tank from Custom Aquariums, and it's drilled out so that I've got an overflow going in, and I'll get a copy of the overflow. I made this custom 6-wheel dolly right here. Yeah, so you can see it, and it's perfect because this thing is so big and it's so heavy that I underestimated the difficulty of this project. And basically what I've got here is this tank, and it's so heavy, and I mean, we're talking like 400 pounds of glass. It's like 3/8 of an inch in some parts thick. And here, I'm just gonna move this. So just bear with me here, folks. Okay, so now let me get a better look here. So this baby is fortified. This is a ultra clear front, basically low iron glass, and it's drilled out here in the center. This is where my overflow will be located, and then I have one other hole drilled over there, and that will be my return. I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to do it, but it's going to be as simple as possible. I don't need anything fancy, just a very efficient sump. And this tank is also, it's kind of hard to see here, but one of the beautiful things about this tank, and I should say one of the things that's going to be so cool about this tank, and what's going to separate it and make it different from many other tanks, because I just have to make things complicated by nature. That's how I am, it seems, often. But here's a good side shot here. So you'll soon see here, to get a better perspective. So if you notice or haven't noticed already, this beauty is tall. So not only is it 72 inches wide or long from side to side, but it's also 30 inches tall. So yeah, it's not the widest, or actually I should rephrase that. It's not the deepest tank, but it's tall, and that's what I love about it, and that's what's going to be so cool. And what I'm also going to do to make this tank even cooler is I'm going to build the stand so that the stand is also tall, because in my opinion, one of the frequent shortcomings with aquariums is people make the stands too short, in my opinion. So what you have is, you've got, okay, let me see if I can do this here with one hand. You've got this very common Brooklyn stand here, okay. And again, I apologize for the poor angle and the shakiness, but I'm not a very good editor, and I apologize because I could take the time and edit the video and clean it up, but I kind of just don't want to because it will take me too long, because I'm not that good yet. So this is 30 inches tall right here, okay? So for me, that's a problem. I need the stand to be at least right here, so when I'm looking at it, I don't have to like bend over to look. I mean, it just doesn't seem natural. Like, I mean, why do people build these tanks so low? I mean, it's kind of a rhetorical question. I understand some of the many reasons why you would build a stand that low, but not me. So my stand is going to be probably about, believe it or not, it's probably going to be close to 3.5 feet tall. Yeah, no kidding. So you take 3.5 feet tall. Okay, so let's do this just to kind of put things into perspective here. Oh yeah, gotta say hello to my corridors here. I love these little pandas. They're so cool. They don't really swim around, they flutter around. They're awesome. They're making my flower horn in there go crazy. Just wants to go in there and eat them. So anyway, little interlude there, brief interlude. So here we go. Now we've got 30 down here, and this tank would be another 30, so the height would be probably about right here for the top. I don't like that. I want it to be right here so that I look at the tank, I can see my fish. So that means the tank's going to be probably about, let's see, 3, so 38, maybe 40. So yeah, wow. So maybe the top of the tank will be 6 feet. Yeah, so it'll be about 6 feet high. when I'm done. Yeah. So I've thought about this a little bit, and I'm still deliberating. I don't know if it's because I like deliberating so much, because I don't know. I tend to have what I refer to as analysis paralysis, and I spend too much time just kind of thinking about it. It's, I don't know, it's just fun. So anyway, I'm gonna get back to everybody with that once I figure out what I want to do, and I promise you this is going to be a very cool tank when I get it set up. So thanks again for tuning in, and thanks for being patient and just kind of waiting things out. It's going to be worth it. And until next time, this is the Fish Room Bum signing off.